So here we have a couple of we have a single endpoint, right? Right now we just have the API users, but certainly we can implement a couple more, right? So let's implement maybe retrieving a single user by its ID. So let's do that. All right, so this should be really inside of a function, and we're going to have quite a few of these, right? Not just one of them, right? There we go. So we have API users. So let's say we want to retrieve a single user, and we know their ID, right? So this might be app.get, and this might be /API/users, and we might pass the user ID as a path parameter. So here we can have the request and response, and then what we can do, right? We know that in the user DAO, I believe we have a find user by ID. There it is, right? We're going to pass the user ID, which is in the path here. We can parse that from the params user ID, right? And once we have that and we pass it, when it comes back, right? Presumably we would get that one user, right? Which we can then use to send back as a response, send back the one single user. So if we go to user by ID, I don't believe we had implemented. So let's implement it. So the way we're going to implement it is, again, using the low-level mongoose model. So users model, right? We still have find, right? So we use find. So if you remember, find can take as argument a filter operation, right? That allows us to pinpoint a specific document as opposed to all the documents. So let's do this. So for instance, we want to filter out, and I want the document whose ID matches the user ID that I'm passing as an argument. Okay, so let's restart the server and let's try it out. Let's see if we have Charlie here. If we grab the ID of Charlie, and now in the API, right here we have users. If we follow and provide the ID of a particular user, notice that it comes back with that one document. Okay,